Okay, well, hello fellow wood carving enthusiasts. What are you doing over there? I'm over here. Anyways, okay, hello fellow wood carving enthusiasts. Today we're going to work on a hiking stick and see if we can carve a little squirrel in here. This is a hickory stick that has been drying for a while, so it's going to be hard as granite. But hopefully the rotary tools will cut through it okay. So we're going to dig into it. I'm going to try to explain a little bit about what I'm doing as I'm carving, and hopefully you enjoy the video. I've been a little nervous about talking on camera, so my wife suggested that I just try to think of everyone in their underwear. That didn't help. Kind of lost focus on what I was trying to carve, and now I'm having trouble getting that out of my mind, so we're going to try not to do that. I'm going to try to stick with the squirrel and see how that goes. So anyways, so that's, we're going to try to do a little more talking, be a little more friendly to the camera, and see if we can make some interesting videos. Alright, I don't know if you can see any of my drawing here, but I have a little squirrel kind of drawn out on here. He's holding maybe a nut or something. I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting around him, get the main part of the wood around him cut out, and then hopefully be able to see a squirrel start to come out of there. Carved around the profile of the squirrel on the little nut there that I'm going to leave in there. So, and his tail's here. So basically I'm just going to carve away the stuff, that just the big meat there that isn't there, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, now squirrels aren't really this wide, so I'm just going to kind of draw on. I have the profile cut out for the side view of them. I want to start working on the front view and the rear view of them. So I'm going to turn his head a little bit. So his arms are going to be coming out right here. He's going to have the nut right here. I'm going to put his nose right there. Have his head kind of coming back this direction. Try to put an ear right in here somewhere. So that's going to be his. His head's going to be right about there. That's going to be a little bit big. That's okay though. We're going to leave a little bit extra wood there. And we're going to carve a little bit out right here around his arm. Maybe draw this leg in here a little bit, carve it in just a little bit. That's what I like about hiking sticks. You don't have to remove a whole lot of wood and it starts looking like something. And then his tail, it's going to start out right in the middle of the squirrel. I'm going to bring it up this way, and I'm going to curve it back across, come out over here, just a little bit. We've got a little bit of a crooked tail, so we're going to, got some real estate there, so I'm going to just turn it a little bit to give him some character. So, and we'll keep carving. our neighborhood for a few years now. He don't have a tail. So if I knock his tail off, I'm just going to tell everybody that's the one I was carving. I'll take a picture of him so they'll think I'm telling the truth. Alright, so I got his head, kind of got him roughed in here a little bit, but I'm going to move his ears back a little bit. I got it too far forward on this side. I want to even up his head a little bit, straighten up the sides of his face. So we're going to work on that a little bit. He's starting to look like a little squirrel. He didn't on camera while I'm doing it. But, yeah. Alright, we're just going to start working on his face a little bit. You can see his face there a little bit. I drew it on there a little bit, and I'm going to try to get that detailed out a little bit. See how the rest of his body fits his face. So. well, that's where we're at. I'm going to just take a look at his legs here a little bit. I'm going to look at a couple pictures, see how I want his legs to go around. I'm going to put some, I think I'm going to, since it's a hickory stick, I'm going to try to put some little hickory nuts underneath them. I want to get a picture of a hickory nut and a picture of the legs and kind of look at how they go and see how I want to attach them to where he's standing. So, be right back. And we're back. So this is 2 days later and getting started on the squirrel again. We're gonna thin down this part of his legs a little bit and dig his feet out a little bit so we can see that, and maybe trim around his ears a little bit. I don't want to make his ears stick out too much because I don't want them easy to break off. So I'm gonna carve his little meal down there, or whatever he's eating. Carve it down a little bit smaller and put some of the lines in for the hazelnuts. So we're gonna work on. Here we go. Okay, so since he was so small and this wood was so easy to do detail with, I just used that small burr and kind of put a burr detail on him. It looks pretty neat, so I think I'm just going to go with that. Let me clean up his eyes a little bit, or even burn them in, or paint his eyes just to bring them out a little bit. But carving's pretty well done there. Let me sand a little bit more on it, and I'll show you what it looks like after I get done playing around with it. Alright, well, we got the carving all done, and we're going to just touch it up with a little bit of paint just to highlight it a little bit like I do on a lot of my carvings, and I'll put some clear on it and it'll be finished up. And here we go. Okay, so there's a couple of spots on here I got the gray a little thick, so I took some sandpaper and I went back over this a little bit just to take some of the gray blotches off. I just want a gray tint to it. Gray. I don't want a gray paint job. So, same thing with the nuts here. I'm just gonna take some of that paint off because I don't want a bright green. I just want a green hint. Green tint to it. Do that real quick here, and I'm gonna try some teak oil on it. It says it's got the one-step finish and easy wipe on, and it's got a professional formula for dense woods. I guess hickory would be a dense wood, so we're gonna go with that. The squirrel's pretty dense. I'll get it cleaned up here, and I'll show you putting the oil on. Okay, well, I got it all sanded off there and signed it there, and just gonna put some teak oil on it and it'll be done. Okay, well, we got the squirrel all finished up. He's standing here on his hickory nuts. He's all got a big stash for the winter, and he'll make an awesome little hiking partner for somebody. So if you like the video, click like and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.